Good morning. I hope you're well. A little bit later this morning, episode 23 of Win the Morning TV. The number one reason why men can't lose their belly fat. Okay, so we're going to chat about that in a minute. So this morning proves that old saying that men can't multitask is absolutely right. I was trying to do this video earlier on whilst walking the dogs, but it didn't work out. So multitasking is not a strength of mine. Okay, so a little bit later this morning, if you're jumping on, let me know, #live. If you're watching on replay, #replay. We'll just give it a couple of seconds before we jump in here. Also, if you're watching, give the like button a rap. Always helps to get the video out there, to help more people see the video as well. So what we're going to talk about this morning is the number one reason why men don't lose belly fat, or don't lose the weight that they want to lose, or don't get healthier, or don't achieve the results that they want to achieve. So I've been coaching men for a long time now, and nutrition, food, diet, whatever you want to call it, is the biggest reason why men fail to make progress or fail to achieve the goal that they want to achieve. This has happened over and over and over. Morning, Paul. How are you getting on? And anybody that I now coach, they'll probably be sick of me going over nutrition, trying to simplify it, and trying to give them actionable steps that don't take an awful lot of thought, but that you can put into action straight away once you get a quick comprehension of it. Okay, so men, when I'm coaching men that are on my online coaching program at the moment, they'll absolutely hammer their training out of it. They'll probably do too much training, so they'll hit their strength training, they'll hit their aerobic fitness training sessions, and then they might do a little bit on top of that. They'll absolutely smash that. They'll run themselves into the ground, absolutely blitz it out of it, and really push the boat out there. And then they'll wonder why they're not getting the results that they want, or they'll get frustrated with their results stalling, or their weight loss stalling, or they're not losing enough body fat, and wonder why. And the reason is nutrition normally. Okay, so once you get into that training routine, once you're into that habit, then lads will stick to that habit. Like lads, men, a lot of people that I coach, when you get into that routine, then it's hard to break that. That's the new level. That's the next level with your training. But the nutrition is always the sticking point on it. So this morning, I'm going to give you a simple strategy, an easy strategy to implement tomorrow, so you can start it straight away. Implement it tomorrow to take your nutrition to the next level. This strategy will give you a foundation to build more habits off, to build your nutrition, your food, your diet on top of your training. Okay, so around nutrition, some people say it's too complex. I don't want to count calories. I don't have the time to meal prep. I don't have the know-how with what's healthy food and what's not. And I've tried loads of things in the past, and they haven't worked. I'm a failure. Nutrition is just something I'm not good at. I love food. Whatever. They're all just excuses. Okay, so if you really focus in on it, like your training, you've made changes with that. If you focus in on your nutrition, that might sound a little bit harsh, but you're going to make changes there as well. And the marrying of your training and your nutrition is where all the good stuff, all the gains, all the progress happens. Okay, so what I want you to do, and by the end of this video, hopefully you'll know how to take the first step towards that and start to master your nutrition. Okay, my goal and my role as a coach is to simplify the process for everybody that I coach, so that you can take action straight away, that it's not complex. You don't have to spend hours every day thinking about it and applying the knowledge that you find out. Okay, so what I want you to do today, this is the first part of it, is to block out 20 minutes for yourself to plan your nutrition for tomorrow. Okay, how simple is that? 20 minutes, we can all find it. Do 20 minutes less scrolling on your phone, do 20 minutes less watching Netflix, or take 20 minutes out of your lunchtime today and just plan your meals for tomorrow. Okay, with that planning, set a 3-meal structure. So go for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Okay, that's the 3 meal structure that we're going to keep. That's the 3 meal structure that I always recommend to the men that I'm coaching. 3 meal structure, not because it's magic, not because it's going to make instant changes straight away. But if we have a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner, it gives you a beginning, a middle, and an end to your day. It also spaces out enough time, adequate time between your meals for you to digest the food and not to be constantly thinking about food if you plan it right. Okay, so in your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the content of your meals should look like this. So you should have one source of protein, or a source of protein, a source of healthy fats, a source of carbohydrates, and then either a source of fruit or vegetables, depending on the meal. Okay, so we break it down really quickly. I'll give you a quick meal plan here. So 3 meal structure, have those macronutrients and micronutrients in the food content. Okay, so source of protein, source of healthy fats, source of carbohydrates, and either fruits or vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are carbohydrates, but just for this, it's easier to think of them and plan them separately. Okay, so with your breakfast, dinner, how you can do that, or with your breakfast meal, how you can do that is Greek yogurt. Okay, so you're hitting your protein, you're hitting a little bit of saturated fat in there as well. That's fine. Greek yogurt, add in some nuts and seeds, that's going to be your healthy fats, and then for your carbohydrates, add in a sprinkling of porridge oats, and then obviously you're going to have some source of fruit and not vegetable in that. Maybe you like your vegetables in your Greek yogurt, but that's up to yourself. So fruit, we're thinking berries for this. Okay, so raspberries or blueberries will do the job there. So Greek yogurt, then you have your sprinkling of nuts and seeds, then you have your sprinkling of porridge oats, that's your carbohydrates, and then you have some source of fruit, which is going to be berries in this case, so raspberries or blueberries. That's your breakfast meal nailed for tomorrow. Then your lunch meal, you're thinking about that, so going through them all again. So chicken breast, then we're thinking about, so that's going to be your protein source, and then your healthy fat source, so it could be pumpkin seeds, where you're going to put your pumpkin seeds, you're going to put them over the mixed leaf salad that you're going to have. Okay, so that's hitting your vegetable portion. And then talking about carbohydrates, one slice of brown bread. So in that meal, you're getting your protein, you're getting your healthy fats, you're getting your source of vegetable, and you're getting your carbohydrate. Okay, so that's lunchtime sorted. And then for your dinner meal, and obviously you can vary this and do whatever you need to do. I'm just giving you an example here. Then your dinner meal, you're talking about salmon as a source of protein, and also healthy fats in there as well. Your rice is going to hit your carbohydrates, and then some vegetables. So peppers, onions, courgettes will go nicely with that meal. So there's your salmon, your rice, and your peppers and onions, and that's going to sort your dinner meal. Little added extra on that, balsamic vinegar, a nice little, or a nice couple of drops of that will give you that, instead of having a really high calorie sauce on top of it, you'll get a nice little kick out of that. Or you can use Frank's hot sauce as well, which is low in calories. Okay, so there you have your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, all planned out in whatever time I done it there, probably 3 minutes. So that's what I would recommend. You do that today. You have a healthy meal strategy for tomorrow, and then you just review it. What went well, what didn't go well, how did you find you felt after? Were you full? Were you not? Was it really hard? If you find it really hard not to have a snack between meals, then I would recommend having one snack between whichever meal you need to. Normally after your dinner meal, and that in the evening time is when we tend to enjoy a snack a little bit more. So with that, I would recommend, say, apple slices with a nut butter on top of it. So there you're getting a source of protein, you're getting a source of fat, and you're also getting a little bit of carbohydrate and fruit in through the apple. Okay, so there you have it. If you're struggling with your nutrition, if you're struggling to lose belly fat, if you're struggling to lose weight, go to that 3 meal structure. Take 20 minutes today to plan it out. Okay, it doesn't have to be really complex. You don't have to spend loads of time weighing your food, counting calories. Simplify the process. Take the first step to moving forward. Take the first step to master your nutrition and get on track with that. your nutrition and your training together is going to help you hit the body composition that you want to get to lose the body fat, or drop the weight on the scale that you want to drop. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. If you got something from it, let me know. Are you going to plan this out tomorrow? Do you plan already? What does your 3-meal structure look like? Let me know. And then share this video if you can with friends that might be struggling with nutrition, other lads that might not have the knowledge that you have, or that you found in this video. Just share it out there, and if you can, give the like button a little rap there for me. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Happy Friday. Win the morning, win the day. A little bit later today, but we got it done. Okay, thanks for listening.